Arbery's death investigation. Georgia investigators have arrested a man in connection to a terroristic threat made on Facebook against Arbery's protesters. Now, they have arrested Rashawn Smith on Sunday after Smith made a Facebook post that contained a threat to future protests. Now let's go over a timeline of events in this death investigation. This all began back in February when Ahmaud Arbery was shot and killed while he was running through a neighborhood in Brunswick, Georgia. Fast forward more than 2 months later, a video of the shooting goes viral. And on Thursday, Georgia investigators arrested father and son, Travis and Gregory McMichael, who they claim they were attempting to perform a citizen's arrest when confronting Arbery. They are both now charged with murder and aggravated assault.